Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Caregiving Circus. My name is Jackie Schwab. I'm your Reluctant Ringmaster, and I am here every day at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday. So my puppy is underneath my chair right now, giving me quite the annoying there down there, buddy. All right, so today is Workshop Wednesday, and today we are going to talk about positive affirmations. So if you need a little positivity in your life, or you know someone else who does, please invite them to the podcast. That would be great. So how do you like my ringmaster hat? It's actually pretty cool. The only problem is you can't sit back because it like bumps it back. So yeah, anywho's. All right. So the thing with positive affirmations, I think, is that everyone tells you about them, but people don't really like tell you why, right? Or describe what it is. So on Workshop Wednesdays, we're going to try to actually start explaining a little bit of the why of things. So sometimes they might run a little bit longer video just so you're kind of heads up and you're aware. So the first thing is, and I have notes, you're going to see me look up a little bit. So the first thing you're going to see is that the definition of affirmation is it's a statement of something that is true or assertion. So affirmations can be used as a really positive ingredient as part of your little positive thinking endeavors, right? So previous videos I talked about stinking thinking. Well, one of the ways to get rid of stinking thinking is to have positive thinking. And so they're not statements, though, that you wish were going to be true. They're really statements that you need to believe are true. And that's sort of the difference. So if you run around saying, I really wish, well, wish in one hand and poop in the other and see which one fills up first, right? I mean, you have to feel like these things are going to be true. So they're positive statements describing your desired outcome in life. So while the condition might not exist yet, like I might not yet look like a supermodel, the affirmation still needs to be spoken in a way to say that it does. So an example might be, I am a supermodel, or I am beautiful. And you repeat it a bunch of times a day. And you can do it out loud, you can do it mentally. I think sometimes based on some of the literature, they feel like if you speak it out loud, it has a little bit more power. I happen to be a big component or proponent of being power with words. So I definitely would encourage the out loud. But if out loud makes you squirrely or it makes you uncomfortable, then don't do it out loud. Like do it in your head or write it down or repeat it. So the thing about repeating it, though, is the one part of what I want to talk a little bit about. So you're like, well, why just repeat it? Why would I say it once and not be done with it? Think about your negative self-talk, right? How often does that come up during your day? So for me, I get frustrated that I do this too because I actually don't think it's true. So I'll get frustrated with something and I'll be like, oh, I'm so stupid. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh, I'm so stupid. Well, how many times a day did I just tell myself that? So am I going to more likely believe this positive self-talk that I did once out loud consciously, or all of this subconscious, like I'm so stupid, I'm so stupid, I'm so stupid? So it's sort of the same thing with the positive affirmations, although for whatever reason, we seem to be programmed to say these the negative things. And I think it's more related to, there's three parts of your brain. There's the cortex and the lizard brain, which is now what is actually called brainstem. So the part of your brain that's subconscious, that's only job is to make sure you stay safe. And so one of the ways that it can make things keep you safe is that it continues to try to keep you from change, right? And to keep you from change, it gives you negative things to say about yourself, so you kind of stay put, right? Because if it gives you positive stuff to say, then you might actually make a change or move forward or a change in your life. So we negatively say things all the time. And the problem with the negative affirmations is the same issue it is with positive, is it enters your subconscious and it does have a harmful effect, right? So it's creating your reality. So if you want to create a new reality and you want to create an intentional reality, then pick the thing you want to be intentional about. And so this isn't actually a bunch of hoo-boppy woo-woo magic, although I do have a really cool hat on, magic type stuff. Positive thinking has been very popular in psychology, traced all the way back to the 1930s when Napoleon Hill wrote his first book about Think and Grow Rich. And I think the problem is people think it's a little more hokey because a lot of people focus their positive thinking and energy on making money. And they write books for business folks or books for entrepreneurs, and the focus on the positive affirmations is on how you can get rich. And so people that think who have a self-limiting belief that you have to be a bad person if you have money associate positive affirmation, that's affirmation word, with negative connotation. So there are lots of other books out there on the benefits of positive thinking, but I just wanted to give you a real life example. Okay, so my daughter, we don't all know because you might be a new viewer. And by the way, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, replay viewers. Thanks for coming. My daughter, Zoe, is autistic, and we actually went through 2 different methodologies of applied behavior therapy, and one of them was Lovas, and the other was called Iriis. And Lovas, although it utilizes negative reinforcement, which does not mean punishment, it just means reinforcing with a non-desired state, versus positive reinforcement, which is reinforcing with something that they like and something that encourages them. Think of it carrot and stick, right? The carrot is positive reinforcement. The stick is negative reinforcement. And we started out her ABA therapy in Lovas, which was negative reinforcement, and she made very little to no progress. And then about a year later, we moved her into a new program, and they utilized the Iriis method, which is essentially positive reinforcement. Now, unfortunately for us, those reinforcers changed a lot, but the fact is she made in months more progress than she made in the entire year before. And that's because we caught her doing things right? We caught her doing things right. We told her when she did good things. We modeled good behavior. We told her about all the things that made her beautiful and smart and amazing, and she'll tell you all about it anytime you ask. But it was the change from the negative reinforcement to the positive reinforcement. There's nothing different about her other than her being neurologically diverse than us. It's just, it was so much more obvious that the positive self-talk was helpful for her versus the negative self-talk. So I know you guys are all working through your own stuff. I will expand upon the affirmation on our caregiving circus group, but I'm going to wrap this video up here. So hopefully you found this helpful. Positive affirmations aren't just, some popular hoo-hoo-ba-choo that somebody made up. They're legitimately based on scientific research and popular psychology, also seen in ABA and applied therapy, applied behavioral therapy. So hopefully you guys will use this to kind of help you both in your caregiving experiences and your life experiences and your personal experiences. And we'll take this on into the internal group, and we'll talk a little bit more about the benefits of using positive affirmations in your life. So thank you guys so much for coming. Sorry it ran so long. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time here at the Caregiving Circus in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, with your reluctant ringmaster, Jackie Schwab. Thanks a lot. Talk to you guys soon. And I got to find my end broadcast button. Bye.